Hey guys, Jim here. Here to do some this week's comic book reviews and a lot more. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, first book up is Agents of Atlas #5, and this is done by Jeff Parker and Carlo Plaguian. I hope I say that right. I hope I'm saying the names right. Anyway, yes, as you can see from the cover, the Agents of Atlas are fighting the new Avengers. Really good fight in this. Really good fight. And it seems like the new Avengers have basically uncovered what the Agents of Atlas are up to, or not really uncovered, but they're sort of onto what they're doing. The person who kind of figured that out was actually Spider-Man. He noticed that his spider sense wasn't going off when they first arrived on the scene, when the Agents of Atlas arrived on the scene to stop them from damaging the new Avengers' raid on their phony weapons depot, and Spider-Man had noticed that. But a good fight ensued between the agents and the new Avengers. Really good fight, especially Namorita and Miss Marvel. That was a pretty good fight. Yeah, it was a good fight all around. Good stuff all around. And next issue will be against Namorita's cousin Namor. So I hope it's Namorita. Was it Namorita? I think so. Anyway, I'll probably post it up on the annotations. But yeah, they're gonna go up against Namor next, and this next one's probably gonna be a change of sorts. Maybe that's what they're saying, but who knows? But good stuff. Agents of Atlas #5. All right, next book up is surprisingly, I'm really starting to get into this now. Is Uncanny XMen #510, and this is done by Matt Fraction, who's also doing Invincible Iron Man, and Greg Land, who's doing the artwork on this. More of the Psylocke goodness. There's more tied into this and stuff like that. The Sisterhood, as they call themselves, because it is nothing but girls, took the X-Men by surprise and are after something. A good smackdown ensues between the X-Men and the Sisterhood. A couple of good fights here and there. Emma Frost does a really good job of kicking one of the girls behind all over the place when she forms into diamond form. See the Cuckoos getting into this fight, as well as Elixir heals up Colossus and Nightcrawler after what Spiral did to him, stabbed them both. They went after Wolverine, but they didn't go after him to kill him. They went after something he had, and that thing that he had was a lock of hair from someone very, very special to him. And you might guess who it is. I mean, you guys aren't dumb. You guys probably know who it is. Who knows what they're gonna do with that lock of hair? But things are starting to get really good, and Wolverine knows that Psylocke is not the Psylocke that he knows. He knows something's up with Psylocke. They did something to her, and he knows that it's not her, the real her. So who knows that the real Psylocke is gonna appear in the pages of Uncanny, but I'm really hoping so. And Matt Fraction is doing a fantastic job writing these books, so I'm definitely a fan of him now. Good stuff. Alright, next book up is Battle for the Cowl. Batman Battle for the Cowl #3, and this is done by Tony Daniel, and he does some of the art in this, and Sandu Flora. Alright, this is it, the big issue where we find out who the person is who's going to take the mantle of Batman instead of Bruce Wayne. But first, we have to get through all this other stuff with Two-Face and Penguin, who are now no longer in control of Gotham. They're actually running away. Actually, Penguin got caught by the army. Two-Face is running from everybody, and he's actually taking leave out of the city. So the whole rest of the issue is a fight between Dick Grayson, who is Nightwing, and Jason Todd, who is this evil version of Batman. He's gone insane, and he uses guns and all this stuff. A fight ensues between them. it's a good fight and stuff like that. We find Dick Grayson did not die. He's alive. He got saved by some of the Kevlar that was put into the suit, I guess you could say, the costume. And we find out who finally takes up the mantle of Batman. It shouldn't really be a surprise for Batman fans or anyone else who's been reading this book. Good stuff though, and a new era in Batman is now commenced. And we're going to see new stuff, a new Batman, and new stuff going on with that. So, Batman Battle of the Cowl, number 3. Pick it up if you're a Batman fan. All right, next book up is continues to be a great read. Transformers: All Hail Megatron, number 11, and this is done by Shane McCarthy and Guidi, I guess. I'm really digging the Decepticons in this. I mean, they're for some reason in this issue in particular, the Decepticons are a lot. They have a lot more character than the Autobots do. Especially between Megatron and Starscream, there's something going on there. It's a kind of a love-hate type of thing, and it shows up in this. There's good stuff. Also, we find out Megatron could be he's pretty dang smart. I mean, he's really smart. He plans ahead. He sort of reminds me of Doctor Doom. I guess that's why the whole Transformers New Avengers thing had Doctor Doom and Megatron in it, which makes sense. Yeah, good stuff in here. I found out that they're extending this another 4 issues, but it's supposed to be the aftermath of that stuff, which I'm also going to buy. But the next issue is going to be the dream fight, of course, between Optimus Prime and Megatron, which is good stuff. As always, love those fights between them. It's going to be a smackdown as usual between those two, and yeah, good stuff. All Hail Megatron, number 11. Also, Megatron knew what the humans are doing, and it involves an atom bomb, and he's going to plan to use that against them somehow. We'll have to wait and see if he does. Alright, next book up. This was actually very creatively done, I have to say. Captain America number 50 is done by Ed Brubaker and Luke Ross. But there's more to it than that, than the Brubaker's and Ross's work in here. There's more stuff. But this basically just focuses on Cap and his, Bucky, as he progressed through the years. He started out as a kid who enlisted at 16, find out who Cap was, his adventures with the invaders, and then after that it gets into his very stylized history of Cap and Bucky's interrelationship together as partner and hero and all this stuff, and villain for Bucky. Very stylized. I thought that was very cool. This one gets, I'm only kind of got one award for this week, and it's Book of the Week, and this gets Book of the Week because I know I have one more book, but I have to say this is a good Book of the Week because of the stylized art in the next couple of pages before the book ends. Great stuff. That was awesome. And Brubaker always does a great job in this. So yeah, Captain America number 50. Pick it up if you're a Cap fan like I am. Alright, last book. It looks like I might drop this book because it was proving to be a disappointment. Wolverine Noir number 2. And this is done by Stuart Moore and C.P. Smith. I have to say, pretty darn disappointed in this. It's going way too slow for me. It is going far too slow for me. We're finding out a little more what happened to Dog and Wolverine's trying to piece things together. We finally see Sabretooth's victory in this, but it's not toward the end. And we see Yuriko in this. Yuriko, as many Marvel fans would know, is Lady Deathstrike. So yeah, but the story's going way too slow. I'm probably gonna drop this book. Not too very pleased. Daredevil is proven to be very good though. So I'll stick with that one.